string. I'm sorry, with the caster and the
Oh,
and
okay, up there, hold.
The ATV.
right.
Okay, hold on. For the ATV section. There you go.
Number 97 or something. Right
This
there.
one?
Yeah. Okay. I remember towing and tow out. Camber. I don't remember if you're like standing on top of it and looking down on it. Is it the camber? Is it when it loop when it like it's either to the left or to the right?
Okay. So, can you guys see the board? I'm gonna put on the board right now. Okay, can you guys see the board well? Tell me yes,
Yes.
so I can explain some stuff here on the board. Okay. Is that built? Which one is better? This one?
I'm sorry.
Is the board clear? Because I'm gonna put some stuff on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's shiny, let me know. Okay. Can you mute yourself so I can explain some stuff? Okay. So here is I'm gonna put ATV. So I'm gonna put like four wheels. Here is the four wheels. So you have one right here. And you have another. Okay. And this one is gonna be. So that is ATV. And here you have the axle, so you have the diff right there. Here is the diff. That's fine.
Good morning. How
And
are
here
you?
is the, let's say that it's one axle with another diff, because we have four wheels. And here is the frame of the ATV right there. So this one is the front. This one is the front, and this one is the rear. Okay. So, any asking me, when you see guys the wheels like this one, look here. If you see the wheels like this one, looks like this one, like this. So this one they call it toe out. So when the front wheel open, they call it toe out. That is the angle, call it toe out. Okay, remember, here is the front of the deck.
And what if the tires are like slanted? What is that called?
I think that's what we're gonna get to. I think that's the Camber, I believe it. I like that. I'm sure he's about to explain all that to us. That's the reason why I have him to do the illustration, because then you more understand it.
Exactly. So, Shannon, I'll come back to your question, okay? But here is if the front tire are open like this, we call it toe out. And this one is gonna cause a problem when you turn the steering wheel. So in the steering wheel, you're not gonna have the right angle when you turn, and that's gonna cause the wheels, the tires to wear out fast. Supposedly, when you turn let's say you want to turn to the left, so you're gonna have a curve for the left tire, and you're gonna have another curve for the outer tire, and those two curves have to match each other. If you don't match each other, then the difference is gonna be in the tires. The tires will wear out fast. So two out is a problem. Also, I'm gonna talk about another one. It's called two in. So,
Okay, I'm sorry to stop you right there. When it's tore out, okay. I don't remember exactly where those tires actually wear at. Will it wear on either the inside or the outside?
So it's gonna wear on the inside, because what happened is, so here is the tire. So normally, if you have one of these ATV like this one, and then you see the wear right here where it is the red, like this. If you see a wear in this area, then you have two out problem. Can you see the red mark? It's here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have the inside wear, that means you have too much two out. So how we fix that? So normally inside you're gonna have some kind of so you have steering link right here. You have a nut right there. You have steering link right there. You have a nut right there. So you need to spin that nut to adjust the two out. On the other hand, you have something called two-end problem. So let's change this one and put here two-end. So when you have the front tires close to each other like this one right here, so they call it two-end. Two-end. So after riding the vehicle in the train, these tires may change. The angles may change because of the ride. You may have a problem like this one, two ends. By the way, most vehicles, most ATV vehicles, they have a setup that you should have some two ends, some to end. So some to end will give you stability as you go straight. But if you have too much to end, now we're gonna have the wear on the outside. It's gonna be the opposite. Why you have on the outside? Because you have the road right here. As you go forward, we have the road, and it's gonna hit first the outside of the tire. That's why you have too much to end.
Professor,
Yes.
what is the purpose of purposely putting a toe in on your vehicle or a toe out? Does it change the stability or?
Yeah, for the life of the tires,
Mm-hmm.
and for let's say how you know you have too much to in or too out. You know the best way to do it?
Tire wear? I don't know.
Yeah, you go to one of those parking lot under the building, and you turn the steering wheel all the way, and if you can see any curving of the tires, then you have two out problem.
Okay.
If you hear nothing, then everything's fine. So if you have one of those parking lots that has tiles on the ground, and you turn the steering wheel to the right or to the left, as long as you have no noise from the tires, then you're good. If you have some noise, then you have a problem with the two in and two out. And like I said, most setting on the alignment, you have to have some two in to give you stability when you go forward. So Ernia, are we going to in and two out? Do I talk about something else?
Okay, you're good there. Could we do now the caster and the because like I said, I'm trying to remember. I have it, but I don't remember all of it now. So I'm just trying to get you to refresh me.
Okay, so we're done with two in and two out is to see the tires from this area, if they are close to each other or they are away from each other. Now, if you see the front tire from the top, again, you're not gonna see it. The machine is gonna see it. But if you see the tire from the top, so I'm gonna draw another picture to show you those two tires from the top. I'm gonna make it bigger so you can see it. And let's say here is the tire, here is the two tires, and those two tires are from the top. So you're looking from the top like this one, and you see the tires like this one. So this one they call it positive camber. So if you see the tire from the top, the top section of the tires away from each other, we call it positive camber. Now, how about if the tires look like this one, away from each other? So it's gonna look like this one. But the tire looks like this one.
I'm guessing negative camber.
So that's gonna be negative camber. Again, you're looking from the top. You're not the one who's gonna look. The one that's gonna look is the machine. So normally you put on the machine, so you put some kind of sensors right here. So you have sensors right here, and this sensor is gonna measure the camber and report to the machine, so you can see it on the screen. So if you look from the top, you can, if you see close to each other, that is negative camber. So as a setting in general, negative camber is no good. You have to have some positive camber, which means it's gonna look like this one. And this one has to do again with the stability of the deck. You should have some kind of positive camber, which is gonna be a little bit like this one. That is positive camber. You're looking at the tires from the top. The machine will do that for you.
Hi, this looks like a lot like toe out. What's the difference?
To out, the tires are open. To in, the tires are in.
But she just, I'm sorry, you're just looking at it at a different angle. You're basically, I guess, how I would understand it is, you know, it's the same thing as toe in, toe out, but you're looking at it you're looking from it from the top now.
Yes.
Instead of looking from it from the side.
From the front, you mean from the front?
Right.
Yeah. So now
Right.
you look at the tire from the top. You look at the tire from the top. Okay, so it depends on how you look at the tire. So to answer your question, to in and to out, you look at the tire from the front. Okay?
Yes, yes.
Camber, you look at the tire from the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
How about caster? Caster, you look at the tire from the side. Caster, you look at the tire from the side. So let me show you how it looks like. So here is the vehicle. Here is the vehicle.
Speech right.
And guys, mute yourself, please, Mr. You have to. Guys, here's the tire, and here's the tire. So the tire has a suspension, right? The tire has suspension. And that suspension has center line. If the center line like this one, okay, and then that line, one more time, the tire has suspension, and that suspension has center line. That center line, between the center line and through vertical, that angle, we call it caster. So, you can see that angle from the side. So, to give you the bottom line of those three angles, you guys write down. So, to in and to out, you look at the tire from the front. Camber, you look at the tire from the top. Caster, you look at the tire from the side.
So everything has to be adjusted when you're doing an alignment. I mean, meaning you have to check all those values.
Yes. So you put the sensor on the tire, and the sensor is going to report to the machine, and the machine is going to tell you if it meets the specs or doesn't meet the specs. If it doesn't meet the specs, then you have to do some adjustments.